Yo, what up, my gang? My Nicky Fiend gang. I just feel like you want to kill yourself sometimes. Brev, I want to end it all right now just because of that. What the fuck? Bro, my ADHD is a motherfucker. Anyways, I'm in for a little story time. I don't know whether this story time is fun or funny, or whether it's just boring, or whether it's just what the fuck, oh my god. But I'm doing it anyways. Pardon me. Fucking hell, mate, I could taste that one right after, Jesus. So this story time is based on my arm. No, not how I broke it. I've already done a bit of that, and I can't be asked doing it again. But more almost on the backside of my hand. This tattoo. You might be like, "Oh, Kieran, why is this story time to you getting a tattoo? You wanted a tattoo. You walked into a tattoo shop and you got a fucking tattoo. You went home." No, I didn't. I really didn't. That wasn't the situation at all. It's drastically different, in fact. So, at the time I was probably 16, 17. People in the UK know it's not easy to get a tattoo at that age. It's not easy to find actual tattoo shops that will do you a tattoo at that age without not only parental consent but also the presence of that parent within the tattoo shop at the time. I didn't go to a tattoo shop for it though, but we'll get into that. So, yeah, I was 16, 17 at the time, and I had just started a relationship with this one girl. And this one girl, I stopped, dropped, and rolled the way I fucking fell for her. Brev, I fell hard. And one of my friends on here knows who she is, and he saw it firsthand how hard I fell, as stupid as it was for me to do so. Hell shit, I still got a letter from her, bro. I still got, unfortunately, a lot of shit around here of hers that I need to get rid of because we ain't together anymore. But yeah, I fell for this girl mega hard. She was like your stereotypical fucking goth girl, which at the time was my type. Still is. I'm taking applications if anybody's interested. I'm not. Well, maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Message me and find out. No, I'm joking. Chill. But yeah, that was my type at the time. Still is now. And she was older than me. She was I want to say like maybe back end of 17 going on 18. So I was about between 16 and early 17. And she at the time already had tattoos, naturally being of legal age to get them without having to have parental consent or what have you. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool for you. And she was like, don't you ever want to get tattoos? And I'm like, well, I do, yeah, but it's a bit expensive to go out to a shop and get a tattoo at any age at this rate. At this point in time, and still now, it was quite expensive to go out to a shop and get a tattoo. Plus, I'd have to wait a couple of years to be able to do so. She turns around to me, she goes, I know someone who can give you a tattoo. And for cheap as well. And I was like, what do you mean? I'm not gonna get pushed into some weird, like, sex circle to be able to pay for this, am I? Like, this seems very sketchy. And she's like, no, you're all good. I'm like, what do you mean I'm all good? She's like, you see all these tattoos, you know, fucking pulling the sleeves. She had a few self-inflicted tattoos, I'll be honest with you, but who doesn't? I was no stranger to that myself. But she's, you know, showing me the few tattoos that she had. She wasn't fucking completely covered in them or anything like that. She just had a few small bits here and there. She's like, yeah, look, they're pretty decent quality, right? And I'm looking at it. To be honest with you, they didn't look all that bad. And I was like, I was actually warming up to the idea. Obviously, I warmed up to the idea. And I was like, my mum would be pissed off. She's like, yeah, you're probably right. Forget it then. Don't worry about it, darling. Blah blah blah. That was one of our pet names at the time. Darling. Baby bear. Cringes me out now, but whatever. But yeah, she's like, don't worry about it. You know, think about it in the future when you got money, when you're old enough, blah blah blah. And I'm like, yeah. Anyways, a day or two later, I end up travelling down to her house, literally next town over. I was staying a few nights at hers. And you know, we were just gonna chill out, watch some Netflix, and chill. And start talking about tattoos again. Not so much, you should get one from this guy that I was talking about. It was more so, well, when I do end up getting one, I want to know. I just want to look through some designs and stuff. She was like, yeah, sound. I want to look weird. So she knew what kind of vibe I am, even without me saying anything, and what I kind of like. So it was like a second pair of eyes almost. If I missed any that were decent. And also, we were talking about at some point getting matching tattoos. Not so much like, you know, getting fucking each other's name tattooed across his chest or his back or something like that, because that's fucking stupid. Don't ever in your life get a significant other's name tattooed on you. Okay? There's a reason why girlfriend and boyfriend end in end. Fucking funny Instagram explore page quote. Oh my god. Why am I just handing? I'm just handing. No, sketch. Back off. Whoa. But yeah, so we're looking through these tattoo designs, not only for like my own personal perusement, like in the future, but also if we ever wanted to get a matching tattoo, it was just going to be something small. This matching tattoo, something that even if we did split up in the future, it wouldn't look odd and out of place and look like it matched with something that wasn't fucking there anymore. Just in case. So we're looking through, and I'm like, none of these are good. I was like, what do I feel in my head right now? And what will I probably feel in my head at the time of getting that tattoo? And I was thinking about it, and I was like, honestly, I feel like shit. I feel like my head's gonna fucking explode every single day. You know, I've got all this shit coming down on me, crashing down on me, all these worries, all these thoughts. At the time, I was fucking majorly depressed, and I had pure anxiety, you know. And again, I felt like my head was just gonna fucking explode. I was like, head explode. So I typed in like, you know, kind of like brain explode, head explode, and nothing good was really coming up. I was on like Pinterest and Google Images, bouncing between the two. And then I was like, what explodes? What do I like that explodes? That sounds very like that sounds very put that motherfucker on a watch list type of comment. I'm not a terrorist, never will be. But I was like, I play a lot of video games. I play a lot of Call of Duty. I was playing that a lot at the time. I was like, grenades. Grenades explode. But how am I gonna fit that in with, you know, feeling like my head's gonna explode? That just won't. They don't. Well, they do that. They don't do that. I sniffed my fingers right after, bruv. What the fuck? Whoa. They don't connect until it connected in my brain. Little foreshadowing there. I thought grenade brain. And then I thought, yeah, that's quite a niche idea. I doubt there's any design online that would kind of depict a grenade brain, and if there were, it wouldn't going to be something that was kind of tattoo quality or tattoo worthy. Searching it up. Brev, I look like Van Gogh. I've got a knife, I want to cut the hair off. No. I'll just use this. But yeah, I found one and I was like, hey, yo, this is decent. And I'm looking at it again, I'm like, it's more than decent. So, I was like, I'll save that. And then, the girlfriend at the time, she turned around, she's like, are you sure you don't want to get one now? Oh, not now as in that specific moment, but like within the next few days, as she suggested before. She's like, are you sure? And I thought to myself, it's really tempting because that tattoo design is not only beast, or at least to me anyways, but it's also a message to myself in the future. That at one point I did have feelings of the fact that my brain was going to explode, and that was going through all these struggles. And I can look at that tattoo when I'm older, no matter how fucking disfigured it is because of how saggy my fucking bingo wings have become or whatever, but I can look at that tattoo and see it as almost a hieroglyph. How the Egyptians, here we go, that's the word I was looking for, how the Egyptians would hieroglyph all the fucking inside of like tombs and stuff to depict the message, so to speak, of, you know, whatever pharaoh laid rest there, whatever. You know, it was that kind of symbolism to me. It was a hieroglyph of struggles once had, but hurdles now jumped over, if you will. And mistakes learned from, even. I was thinking about it and I was like, it's fucking tempting, it really is. I was like, do you know what? The only thing I can do is ask, in terms of my mum, whether she'd be alright with it. So I'll go home after a few days of staying at the girlfriend's house. And the girlfriend had come with me to my house. And we were sat down on the sofa, and I was shitting it. Because my mum doesn't beat me. She never has, unless I deserved it. You know, being a naughty child and everything. She'd give me a clip on ear every now and again. And a bit of a slap on wrist. But I was scared shitless because I thought this was something that she would lose all sense of fucking humanity on and just beat the ever-living shit out of me for. Sat down on the sofa and I went, you know, the stereotypical tone. I was like, Mom? She's like, yeah, what? She already knew this was going to be some fucking bullshit I was on. She already knew I was about to spout some absolute unhinged shit. She's like, yeah, what? Like, fucking evils. I'm like, fucking, you know that fucking meme clip of, what is his name, that Tyler, I think he's called Tyler or something, where he's just fucking sweating. That I don't want to, when I say this, I don't mean it in an offensive way, but the black guy, the bald black guy that's just fucking sweating, I was like that, like fucking absolute fucking waves coming off my body of fucking sweat. And because I was so scared, I turned around and I said, in fact, I'm going to rename the girlfriend at the time, because, well, we don't talk anymore, and for the sake of confidentiality and my personal life issues, I'm going to rename her to Sierra Lee. Yeah, Sierra Lee, sure, we'll go with that. So yeah, I was like, Mum, she's like, what? And I'm sweating and fucking touching cloth, shitting myself. I turned around and went, Sierra Lee wants to say something to you. She wants to ask you something. Like, fucking dogging her. And she looks at me and she's like, motherfucker, what? I'm like, sorry? And my mum turned to me and she's like, Kian fucking Cooper. I'm like, I really fucking done it now, boys. I really fucking done it now. That's it. Just at least let me pick out the coffin before you do this. She goes, you're gonna fucking tell me what you want, and you're gonna fucking tell me now. I'm like, fucking hell. Fuck. I got the balls. I'm gonna do it. I wanna get a tattoo. She's like, you what? I wanna get a tattoo. I've got it all planned out. I've got like a good tattoo design, and it's not shabby. It's not gonna be like one that I'm gonna regret in the future or anything. Just like, repeat that again to me. I wanna get a tattoo. She goes, alright. And I turn around to her, almost trying to get myself out of it, saying, Mum, you do know I'm like 16, 17, whatever it was at the time. And she's like, yeah. I got my first tattoo around that age. I'm like, oh yeah, forgot. Yeah, I forgot you were born in the 1980s. Alright, valid. My fault. She was like, yeah, fuck it, go for it. And at the time I had no money. I was looking for work. So I turned around and went, Mom. She's like, what? Can I borrow some money to buy the tattoo? She's like, no, that's going to be fucking expensive. Pay for it yourself. I says, I ain't got a job. I'm looking, but I can't find anything. She's like, no, my problem. I was like, a bit defeated. Anyways, the girlfriend, Sierra Lee. She's cute. Hello. Fuck off. Sierra Lee. I'm talking to my imaginary friends. Leave me alone. Sierra Lee. A day passes, and a day passes. Sierra Lee's like, do you at least want to message the guy just to kind of see about anything in the future, any slots in the future, anything like that? And I'm like, I was feeling pretty defeated, and I was like, I mean, I could do, but I doubt it's gonna be much help. I'll do it. So I message him, send him a picture of the design I want on Messenger. I'm not gonna name him, and you'll understand the reason why soon enough. So I send him the picture of the design, and he says, I got a slot on so and so day. It was literally in the next like week or so. I'm like, that's not gonna fucking work. And I says to him, do you know how much that's this tattoo is going to be? He says, depends on what size you want and where you want it, naturally. So I says, I just want some, kind of on my wrist, not too big, not too small, just, well, that size. He says, give me a minute, I'll take a look at kind of size that you want and everything, and kind of judge it up on what price it's going to be. I'm like, alright, fair enough. I fully expected it to be like 80 odd quid, because tattoo prices are rampant. Anyways, about half an hour passes and he messages me back. He says, okay mate. I'm like, hey boss man, how's it going, bruv? He's like, not bad, not bad. Says, did you have time to figure out pricing on that tattoo? And he's like, yep, did mate. You're looking at about 25 quid. I'm looking at Sierra Lee. I'm like, 25 quid. Has he put like hepatitis C, B and A in the ink or some shit for 25 quid? I'm gonna get fucking Lyme's disease or some bullshit like that. She's like, no, it's solid, I'm good. I'm like, well, I don't know about that, but yeah, fuck, 25 quid. Wait, that's not expensive. I could probably milk 25 quid out of my mum and bullshit saying that I'll pay her back next week, and then it actually be next like 5 years. I think I'm doing this. So I go downstairs, Mum, once again, Mum, sounding like a fucking Vauxhall Corsa in Aki's parking lot, you know, your everyday 20-year-old whipping the Corsa trying to pick 15-year-old girls up with Mackey's trays on the back tyres because it's a front wheel drive. Mum! She's like, what the fuck do you want? Again. So the tattoo, I told you no, it's only going to be 25 quid. And at the low price of absolutely a week or two, I could get it back to you. That was a blatant fucking lie. But she looked at me, considering it, pondering it even, internally discussing the matter, one would say. Perhaps I could lend the 25 quid to my amazing, well-doing son. Not so well-doing if I don't even have 25 fucking quid to my name. Perhaps. Okay. You got yourself a deal, friend. I don't know why my mum turned into a Narcos villain, but you got yourself a deal, friend. Hey muchacho, bring over the briefcase, huh? Fat stack one. Not fat stacks. That's a bit 25 quid. I'm like, cheers, you'll not see a cent of this until my wedding day. Which never came around. It still isn't gonna come around. I know I'm only 21, but shut the fuck up. Yeah, anyway. I didn't make money. Have fun, mate. Do your thing. Oh, and Mum, fuck's sakes, what the fuck do you want? Could you drop me off on the day? I mean, it's only in like the next town over, like 5 minutes away, but yeah, alright, sure. Also, Mum, what? Have we got any razors? I should have known this at the time because I had a full fucking beard. Even though I was 16, 17, whatever it was in between that age, I had a full fucking beard down to about here. I should have known because I would have been using them myself, but I wasn't because, well, clearly I wasn't using them. I had the fucking beard. I was like, we got any razors? No, we ain't. Mum, could you get me some razors? Why'd you need them? So I can shave that part of my arm for tattoo. Valid. Yeah, nah, you got a point. I'll get them for you. Cheers, Mum. Love you. You only say you love me when you want something. True. Anyways, I fucked off upstairs. Told Sierra Lee. And everything was nice and kipper. Nice and chipper. Hey Barney, you lied to me about the poop sack. So yeah, And then at that point, it was just a waiting game till the day of the dawning of the tattoo of the Titans came. It took about maybe to the week after wait time. Sierra Lee was supposed to be coming in and sitting in with me because I didn't know the guy she did. The guy already did her tattoos for her. She knew the guy quite well because one of her good mates, it was his dad. She was supposed to be coming with me, but she didn't end up doing so. She had some stuff to do. I think, in fact, actually saying that, I think she was at college at the time. It annoyed me a bit because I was like, I was going to be going into a place I didn't know, but she did, and she kind of egged me on to do this. Not in a negative way. I wanted to do it myself, but she was supporting me. That's the better way of saying it. She was supporting me in doing this, and I was like, I feel a lot more comfortable with her being there, given that it was a situation that she had been in before. I hadn't, with the same people, you know, kind of that common ground, or almost like a negotiator, the middleman. But she didn't end up coming because she had stuff to do, which I respected. Luckily, my best mate, my day one, my brother in Christ, Owen, I know you're watching this. What's up, bro? I was about to say the no N word. Then I was about to say sup, man. That word. But my bro heard my fucking cries. I'm gonna be alone getting this tattoo. Bear in mind, he was younger than me at the time. I'll get a tattoo with you, mate. Huh? Yeah. Just put me in contact with Guy. I'll pay for my tattoo and everything. I'll get one done with. So you don't have to be there alone. All you guys out there, you think you got a day one. You think you got a brother. You think you got a ride till you die. But would your brother, on a whim, at such a young age, be like, yeah, fuck it, I'll permanently alter my body just because, just so you don't feel uncomfortable sat in that same chair. I'll do it for you. I'll pay the money for that. Nah, I don't think they would. Only my brother would do it. Bless up, Owen, my G. We out here. I shouldn't be throwing up gang signs. Nobody else's brother would do that. And I was like, I fucking bet. This is gonna be fucking jokes. Me and him are gonna be pissing ourselves laughing in the fucking hot seat. His arms fucking splayed out on fucking like it was a fucking Ripper Dot chair from Cyberpunk, strapping me down. No, well, not strapping me down, but you know, just having fun with it, being the jokesters that we are. So he gets his booked in for the same day as mine. Literally within, like, his was first, then there was mine, so he could sit on the sofa next to me while I was getting mine done, and vice versa. So we go to the guy's house. Yes, house, not shop. I didn't realise this. I thought it was going to be at least a moderately sterile environment. No. Not one fucking bit. We were sat in the guy's fucking living room. There was a deck chair right in the middle. Well, not deck chair, but like, I think it was like one of them metal folding chairs, or maybe it were like a dining table chair or something like that. In the middle of the room, he had a little fold out TV tray table thing out the side where he had his little pots of ink and his tattoo gun all wrapped. To be fair, the tattoo gun was wrapped up and sealed, quite sterile. He wore gloves and stuff like that. I couldn't complain at that. You know, it all, like the actual tattoo gun, the inks, everything. I don't know how to word it. The tattoo gun and the inks were fine, basically. Everything else was just his fucking living room. I sat down on the sofa. My mate sat next to me on the sofa. And the guy goes, which one of you is going first? He says they're both going to take about the same amount of time, so it doesn't really matter about which one I booked in first. I know you're both mates, I know you both came here with each other kind of thing. So it's just a matter of you two choosing between saying which one goes first, which one, you know, kind of thing. And I was like, I'll go first, mate. I'll take hit just so you can see how it goes and, you know, what have you. He's never had a tattoo in his life either. He don't know how it feels, but again, day one. He's taking the pain before I do, just so I know how it feels or how it looks, or you know what I mean. Fucker just steps right up. I'm sat there in my fucking head like, what the fuck is this? Is it this fucking Master Chief? Is he? Just fucking come to save my fucking day, brother. What the fuck? Anyway, just steps up, sits down in this dodgy fucking chair, puts his, I think it were on his arm. I think he got 03 for year year he was born, but we were both born in 03. Slaps his arm out. Are you ready? The guy says, yeah, go on then. Runs through all the whole, don't hold your breath, you'll pass out. Breathe nice and uniformly. Blah blah blah. If you deem me to stop, if you feel like you're gonna be sick or pass out or you know whatever, let me know. I'll stop. Saucy, mate. I'll let you know. Straight into tattooing. I was shitting. I was, mate. Not literally, but I might as well have been fucking touching cloth. I might as well have been fucking turtling, mate. I was breaching out of my ass. So yeah, doing his tattoo and everything, I was shit. Gets it done, finishes it, wipes it off. There you go, mate. Fuck off. And comes, sits back down on the sofa. Looks at me. You ready? Me? Too late to fuck off. Is it too late to fuck off? I wanna fuck off, please let me fuck. I didn't actually freak out, but I was like, I cracked a bit of a joke. I was like, is it too late to, oh, and starts laughing. No. I mean, wait, what? No, I mean, yeah, it's too late, kind of thing. It was like, you're in it now, mate. I'm like, oh, fuck. Stands up, sits down in chair, goes through the same spiel. Don't fucking hold your breath. Don't do this. Don't do that. You had something to eat before this. Blah blah blah. Yeah. Blah blah. Go for all that. Yeah, you haven't had any alcohol. No. Why is that? I think, see, at the time I didn't know anything about tattoos. I mean, I knew they existed and I knew they looked fucking cool and that I wanted them, but I didn't know the intricacies on how they were done and what effects certain things can have on you within the process. And I was like, why is drinking alcohol a problem while having a tattoo? Your blood, mate. What? What do you mean? It raises your fucking, I think blood pressure or some shit like that. I can't remember, but your blood runs faster basically, and it bleeds. I'm like, no, I ain't had any fucking alcohol, mate. What are you about? No, I didn't. I was completely sober, unfortunately. But I was like, no, I ain't drank out. I'm all straight. He's like, no drugs. What the fuck do I look like to you, mate? Actually, don't answer that. I'm in a random guy's house getting a dodgy 25 quid tattoo. I was like, no drugs. He's like, alright, cool. So I put my arm out, put stencil on and everything like that. Because he had all that shit as well. He had the stencil paper and everything like that. Did it pretty good. Pretty semi-professionally, I guess you could say, beside the fact that we were in his fucking house. In his goddamn living room. Anyways, So he put the stencil on, took the stencil paper off, so transfer paper, I guess. So the stuck to my arm. He's like, "Is that where you want it?" I'm like, "Well, I can't say no because I feel like a cunt. So even if it does look shit, yeah, it's where I want it." He's like, "All right, cool." He's like, "I know you're pretty fucking scared about it." And I'm like, "Nah, I'm Billy Big Bollocks, me." He's like, "No, you fucking not." I'm like, "Yep, you're fucking right, mate. I'm shitting it." He's like, "Well, I'm gonna go light and kind of, you know, do it a certain way initially. That will kind of gradually like get you used to the pain, kind of thing." I was like, "All right, that's sound." And he's like, "But with where you've got it, where you're getting it, you don't have to worry too much about the pain. It's not that painful in that area, as opposed to other places like on your ribs and close to your bones and stuff like that." And I was like, oh, this is gonna be fucking piss water, mate. Fucking ink me up, brother. He's like, "You asked for it." No, I didn't scream. But he gradually got me used to pain, kind of thing. That sounds gay as fuck. You know what I mean? And I started panicking at first. I was breathing a slight bit heavy, but I tried to control it, and I did control it. I didn't end up passing out, not that I know of. He's like, "How does that feel?" I'm like, "I think it'd hurt less if I got rammed up arse." I didn't actually say that. I wish I did. I was thinking it. It was funny, but and I was like, "Yeah, it's alright. It's alright. I mean, a bit painful, but doable." And he's like, "All right, good. Now I'm gonna do it all. You know, kind of complete it all in. Well, not one pass, but obviously he has to go back for more ink. But he's like, I'm just gonna go now without kind of stopping to ask you if it's all right, and you just, you know, every so often tell me if you're gonna, you know, like you said, tell me if you're gonna feel like you're gonna pass out or anything like that." I was like, "Alright, cool." So my arm's still out, and he's fucking got the fucking grip of 7 gods on my arm. He's there tattooing away, and I'm there fucking breathing away. Owen's sat around the couch looking at me, fucking pissing himself laughing, because I'm over here like he's like, "You fucking cunt, what the fuck are you doing?" I'm like, "Bitch ass fuck." Oh, yeah. Anyways, we finished the tattoo, wipes it off. "So how's that for you?" I look at it, I'm like, yeah. Obviously being biased, it's a fresh tattoo that I wanted. I'm gonna be biased. I'm like, "Yeah, that's fucking sick. That looks professionally done." And he's like, "Thank you, mate. No worries, pal. How much? 25, did you say?" "Yep. Right, I'd pay fucking 50 if I could." "There you go, 25. Cheers, mate. Solid bread." We fuck off. We get out the house. We get back into me Marge's dinger. And we whip it back home. We whip it back to the yard, bruv. I don't know why I'm talking like that. Park up to get it house, and I'm like, "Oh, me new tattoo. Bird comes back, Sierra Lee, whatever her name is. I forgot what I was calling her. Bird comes back, sits down on couch. I'm hiding my arm. She's like, "Did you go for it today?" I'm like, "Nah." She's like, "What?" "No, I didn't." It's like, "Why?" Kind of don't want to anymore, you know. Feel a bit shit about doing it. It's like, how can you feel shit about doing it? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm fucking shoving it in the face. He's like, "You fucking bastard, you tricked me." I'm like, "Yeah, I'll fucking trick you, bro. I'll fucking treat you, bro. You get me, you bop. What the fuck am I? Anyways. I'm like, yeah, I'll fucking trick you. And she's like, so you got it done? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, how was the pain? Yeah. Yes, the pain was pain. And then obviously, besides the jokes, I went in truth. I was like, well, it were a bit painful, but like he said, in area that I got it, it was less painful than, you know, maybe in comparison to me getting it like on my ribs or anything like that. She's like, yeah, valid, fair enough. She's like, I'm sorry, I couldn't be there and everything. I'm like, don't worry about it. You remember me, me best mate and me brother Owen? She's like, yeah, what about him? He ended up fucking booking one in. Literally the slot before me, and we ended up going down together. She's like, really? I'm like, yeah. That boy does more for me than you do. Anyways. Bread, I'm glazing Owen way too much, bro. Anyways, so yeah. Right. I'm gonna go grab a cig real quick, and then I'm gonna come back with the last section of the story, because this is gonna be like an hour-long video. This is gonna take fucking hours to process and upload. This last section of the video is a bit detrimental. It's a bit So, listening, brethren. What on, you know, I'm saying to you, row. Not my fucking hair, bro. Oh, fucking sick thumbnail. Yeah, I take ashwagandha daily, bro. That's gonna be a sick thumbnail. Anyways, sorry. Sig, come back with the detrimental. Right, give me 2 seconds. Did that actually pause? No, it didn't. Now, I'm back. So, where was I? I just finished the tattoo. Got tricked the bird, the girl, the little queef muffin. That sounds weird, but I know one person will get that joke. It's a bit of an inside joke. Yeah, I tricked her. She was like, oh, blah, fucking tattoo, yeah. She's like, let me have a look at it. Let me see how good it is. So I showed her it fully. No, I unzipped her, bang, slammed it out on deck. No, joking. I rolled up my sleeve. Naturally, I was like, oi, be careful with me arm. That hurts. He's like, sorry. I'm like, you fucking will be. Fucking will be, you stupid. So she's looking at it. She's like, oh yeah, that's pretty good, wait. The second she said wait, I was like, my fucking ass dropped out of me. I was like, what? Like, nothing? I'm like, fucking tell me now. It's like, nothing, I swear. Fucking tell me now. Yo, I should start ASMR. Never mind. Fucking tell me now. I didn't say it quite that violently, but I was like, what's happening? Just tell me. And she's like, well, have you actually taken the time to look at it? And I was like, yeah. I've been looking at it all the way home. I've been looking at it while I've been at home, waiting for you to get back home. What? It looks fine. She's like, take another look at it, kid. So I'm like, alright. So I'm there, fucking arm up to me fucking ridge of my nose. What? I don't don't see what you're fucking on about. She's like, look at it. You know what? It looks perfectly fine. It's like, does that look any different to reference image you're getting? To image you sent to him of what you wanted, exactly what you wanted. And I was like, no, I ain't compared it. She's like, pull the image up and have a look. So I oblige. Fucking whip out my phone. You fucking crazy, you love. You're gaslighting me here. Bring up my phone to me arm. What? I don't see anything. Oh god. She's like, do you see it now? I'm like, do you see God? Yes, I fucking see it. Basically, I don't have a good way of showing this. Also, you can already tell it's a bit. Well, it's not actually skewed like that. It's just the way I'm positioning my arm, my skin's stretching. So you see the leather here that comes down. That should be at least down to here, in comparison to the reference image. And I don't know if the pin ring, the ring, is very what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and edit this video and add some pictures of my arm, my tattoo, in it, and to kind of show you what I mean. If you don't see them, imagine it. Use your fucking brain for once, you fucking feeble idiots. No, don't. If we all use our brain power, there's no telling what this world will see. But the ring that you obviously put your finger. Wish I didn't say that. That you put your finger in to pull the pin out is very like squiggly, wobbly, yeah. And the shading is shit. And this top section here, like here, where the pin and the leather is connected to, should have been shaded, but he just block coloured it and left the parts that were supposed to fade into my skin colour from the ink as just plain white. He block shaded, technically, or not block shaded, but like. So let's say, have I got? I haven't got anything to draw with. Huh. Right. Let me take this moisturizer bottle, right? So let's say that this is that section of my tattoo, right? And this is what's supposed to be coloured, like fully black, and then off the side of it, it's supposed to fade into my skin colour, right? From that ink black colour, it's gradually fading into my skin colour. The cunt had coloured, like done the black in block, and then left the white, my skin colour as just that. He didn't fade, he didn't do anything like that. In his head, that fading on the actual reference image was the light hitting kind of the back section of that section of the grenade, if you will. Oh, I need my light. I don't know how to explain it quite. I don't know how to explain it in a way that is understandable. I mean, I know what I'm saying. I understand what I'm saying, but it's hard to explain for other people to understand. But he did it wrong, basically. Let's put it that way. Anyways, some time goes by, and I come to terms with it. It's still a decent tattoo regardless. It's still, you know, it's still a message to myself for the future. It's still this, that, and the other. Positive wise. And even now, I still don't hate the fact that I got the tattoo, even if it did get a bit fucked up along the way. As this time has gone by, you know, we're talking maybe a few weeks, 2 weeks to a month roughly gone by after I get it, and me and my girlfriend are hanging out. Me and Sierra Lee are hanging out, maxing, relaxing, all cool, shooting some of my b-balls inside out. Never mind. We're hanging out, and she's like, "Oh, do you remember that guy that gave you a tattoo?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, that guy that gave me the tattoos as well." I'm like, "Yeah." "And the one that gave Owen the tattoos?" I'm like, "Yeah." "What?" "At the time he was doing your tattoo." "Yeah." He was having some tremor issues. He was a fairly old guy, so naturally, you know, some older people do succumb to tremor issues, whether it just be a gentle tremor or full-on Parkinson's. But she says, specifically at the time, he was holding a sharp fucking tattoo gun to my fucking arm. He was tremor. Bro got the jitters, and that it hasn't stopped. It won't stop. You told me this guy was safe. You told me I could trust him to do a decent job. You told me I wouldn't regret it. You told me you loved me, Karen. Why'd you take the kids? Anyways, you know, she preached all this shit. She's like, "Well, he was good when he did mine." And I'm like, fuck off. I'm sure Osama bin Laden at one point in his life did something good. This is probably the worst comparison I could make. I understand that. But I'm sure he did something good in his life at some point. But he didn't stay that way. Yeah, you should account for these things, you know? Very much like our relationship. I did good at one point, but whoa, I turned into a fucking cunt. It's just how it goes. It's the way the cookie crumbles. That's the way the news goes, people. It's just like, "Hey, you fucking did good with mine." I'm like, "Yeah, well, he fucking didn't do good with mine, did he?" And then I was talking to my mate Owen about it a few days later, and he's like, "Yeah, you fucking rat bastard. You talked me into that shit. You talked me into a cunt tremoring with me." Rev, chill, dog. Don't be beefing me. Beef that bitch. I love her, but beef that bitch. What do you mean? She fucking talked me into it to talk you into it. You know, it's fucking whole chain reaction is like, fair. So we jumped her ass. No, I'm joking, we didn't. To most people's knowledge. No, I'm joking, we didn't. But yeah, I guess that was the, fuck, that hurt. That was the horcrux of it all, if you will. Is that the right? Who fucking cares? I don't care if it's the right word to use or not. I got tattooed by a guy with, I'm just gonna say it, early onset fucking Parkinson's, in his living room, the most unhygienic way possible, at 16, 17 years old. The worst part about it is, after it was all said and done, after I got that tattoo, I genuinely contemplated getting more tattoos from him, purely out of the fact that it was cheap, and that even though it was all jittery, blah blah blah, it was still decent. You could still make out what it was without an issue. although saying that, there's a lot of people that I like even my mum, my best mate Owen, even the girl I was with at the time, this as we're calling her, Sierra Lee, all sat there at one point, looked at it and went, you know what, Kieran? What? You know that tattoo you got? Yeah. I'm looking at it now and it looks like a shriveled up ball sack. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh fuck. I got a shriveled up ball sack tattooed on my fucking arm. Right, where's the closest bridge? Google Maps it for me. No. But yeah, that's the story of how I got a tattoo at a criminally young age by a guy who couldn't control his own hands. That sounds... Oh. No. Hey yo, hold up. No. I don't mean it in a pedophilic way. I mean it in a way of... He was jittering about and had like fucking Parkinson's. I'm having Parkinson's of the verbal kind right now. But some sort of fucking jitters in his hands. In his gaff in the most unhygienic way possible. What a life to live, huh? Anyways, guys, a little quote I like to run by in life before I end out here, because this is going to be an hour-long video. A little quote for you guys. At the end of the day is ending. Peace, muckers. Have a good one.